The long night is finally over, and the start of Season 1 is now upon us. Fear not, my fellow paladins, for we shall shine brighter than ever. Before you embark upon our sacred mission, I want to ensure that you are prepared to kick ass and take names in the name of the light. Brothers and sisters, very soon we embark upon our Season 1 journey in the War Within. I know many of you are eager to get started, been thinned out by this 3 weeks of delay, and now you are chomping at the bit to get in there and start tearing it up, both in PvE and PvP. And I plan on hitting both sides of that, as the light has called me to do. But to each his own. There's some great Holy Paladin resources on both PvE and PvP that I'm sure most of you are aware of, at least on the PvE side. But if you're not, I want to make sure that you have them so that you can be ready to perform at your best this season. So on the PvE side, this is the one guy you need to listen to, Ellesmere. Of course, most of you probably already know about Ellesmere, but if you don't, this is the Highlord of World of Warcraft PvE for Holy Paladins. And this guy is just absolutely incredible. He's played at the highest level, and not only is he just an amazing player, but he's also very active in the community by making PvE guides, and not only video guides, but written guides. And he's already got his Season 1 guide out, and this is the Holy Pally PvE Librum. Whatever he says, do. And just to clarify, if there's ever something he says, and I say something different, always do what he says. Because he is just such a man, and with these glasses and that button nose, driving me wild like a little holy snack pack. All right, so you need to watch this Holy Pally guide, because it's going to get you all squared away. And then when you're done with that, then you need to come over to here to his website. Yeah, he's got a website called wingsisup.com. And if you're new to Holy Pally, or even if you're experienced to Holy Pally, you need to go through this entire full written guide. It is incredible, the amount of detail in here. And this guy just busts his ass, and you just keep going through it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, so we're going back to the main page, because you need to come in here and you need to read this. It has helped me immensely, and Ellesmere is one of the guys that really got me into Holy Pally. Well, it was originally my Stoopsy, but he left me for another game and left me broken and shattered. But now me and Ellie got together, and I'm happy again. So, Ellesmere Gaming, give the guy a thumbs up, love the videos, comment in there, tell him what a study is and how we love his massive shoulders and Holy Pally guides. He is just such a king, and this is going to get you sorted out and prepped up for Season 1. If you don't know, now you do. No excuses. And for those of you looking to get a little rowdy in the PvP scene, knock some head around, do some healing, whatever it is, sometimes it's really hard to find a good content creator for Holy Paladin. No one seems to want to jump on that grenade, because we kind of have real highs, but we also have real lows. And I think there's a lot of healers that are more consistently good than Holy Paladin, although we've had our ups for sure, and we've been shining. But as we all know, Oklahoma gang, Holy Paladins are always awesome, amazing, and without peer. And it's unfortunate that some people's eyes aren't open to that reality, but all we can do is pray for them, because they are lost, truly. However, the light did send us a great, handsome stud to take up the mantle of a Holy Pally PvP content creator. And right here he comes. Let me introduce you to my studly brother in arms here, Patar. And this guy is a gladiator level player. He kicks ass on his Holy Paladin. The only problem, and you guys know this is just a little personal thing for me, is that he plays a Horde Paladin, which is so bad. But look, he's highlighting right here. Not only does he have the Holy Pally video guide where he's showing you how to play, and he also wrote out, look at this guide, look at this written guide. Everything you need to know, even the gearing, like what you should be doing each week in regards to gear for those of you who felt a little overwhelmed by all the systems. Holy shit, I do too. My God, have they just overcomplicated this thing? I don't think it's too complicated. It's just overly complicated. It's just gotten insane, honestly. But it is what it is, and here we are. So if you feel a little bit crazy about the system or you're new to PvP, this guy literally walks you through everything from the talents, the gear, everything. I mean, it is just an incredible guide. Watch the video and then again, read that thing section by section like I have 3 times and write it on your heart. And I'm telling you, you're going to be out there glowing out and showing out in no time. This guy knows what he's talking about. And unlike me, he's smart and succinct, whereas I'm kind of dumb and dramatic. But you need it all, right? That's the beautiful part about Holy Pally family. Please, 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 when you watch and participate in whether it's Ellismere or Patar here, support these guys. Thumbs up them, subscribe to them. We need more good Holy Pally content out there because we are the greatest of these, but we got to stick together as a family. So please upvote these 2 handsome studs. That's what they are. Absolute studs. This is great content. And if you're a Holy Pally or you're considering being one, this is where you need to start. I know a lot of y'all have asked me, Oklahoma, where the hell is your guides at? Well, they're coming. It's not my fault Blizzard decides to rework Holy Pally for the 16th time, 3 weeks into the launch, right? And you know I really like to break the spec down piece by piece and really get into the weeds with it and then throw a lot of drama on top. You guys know how I do by now, all right? My content is geared more towards people that like that level of breakdown and trying to draw in new players who might feel a little overwhelmed starting out in retail. But what do I always tell you? If you're wanting to push high Mythic Plus rating or high PvP rating, you need to find you a Twitchy. And so I want to give you guys a couple suggestions of guys that I've learned a lot from, and I just think are outstanding content creators. I think everything works better when we're a big holy family and we support one another. So I want you to check out those 2 brothers of ours doing the lights work, and they're just incredible, incredible content. And it's not like you're not going to have plenty of time to check it all out while we're all sitting in 16 hours of maintenance, right? Probably launch it sometime around midnight tomorrow. But I will bring my guides out. I've got my Holy Paladin I'm working on. I'm working on my fishing guide. Should be out pretty quick. It's just a lot to do, and you got to remember I'm not a full-time WoW player. Last thing I'll say, and I really want you to hear me on this, do not let people ruin your fun. Right? There is a legion of man-children in every video game now that does not have the emotional maturity to handle a wipe or a loss in a battleground. They just don't. And it breaks them down emotionally, and they start lashing out because they're just idiots. And we mourn for their fathers who have raised such losers. But you're not one of them. You're my awesome, awesome, awesome kick-ass Oklahoma gang. Don't let losers ruin your fun. Clear your chat, mute them, whatever. If they start popping off and talking smack, just ignore them. We're all out here learning. We're all here trying, and healing is hard and retail is hard. And the higher you push it, the harder it gets. So good luck to everybody. May your loot be epic, and tell the haters to get bent. But you make damn sure, Oklahoma gang, you're out there having a good time. I'll see y'all out there. Oklahoma out.